Hey everybody, how's it going?
Even though Mother Earth is grim and tainted,
Everything is working. Sorry for being a couple minutes late.
we have managed to survive. And we will keep surviving.
This is ENDZONE, A World Apart. It's to be like a Fallout-ish post-apocalyptic city builder. Kind of interesting. How's everyone been? Looks like we're live. That's good. I have not played this before. This is literally the first time I booted it up. So hopefully it's not too difficult to get into. I've heard it's definitely punishing, but I would expect that. Hey everybody. Immersive pop-ups. Okay. Well, I like that theme song. So, yeah, we've got a roadmap. It's currently in early access on Steam. It's actually on sale on GOG right now for a few bucks off. Got like $6 off or whatever. So if you're wanting to save a few bucks, you can try that out. GOG has a pretty good policy on returns. It's even more fair than Steam's, in my opinion. So if you want to check that out, be my guest. I want to make sure that we're all good. Borderless window. Should be good in the hood. Seems pretty smooth. Yeah, early access though, so you know your mileage may vary. This game could be dropped in a week. Seems like they've been pretty regular with updates, but you never know with these kind of games. So, okay, tutorial. Oh, I hate tutorials. I should probably do a little bit of tutorial though, just to get used to it. While more people hop into this stream, I guess. Juju Master Race. It's actually funny. I bought it on Steam because I just assumed it wasn't on GOG, and then I was like, "Oh, I'll just buy it at normal price." And I went to GOG, and I'm like, "Oh crap! Not only is it on GOG, but it's also on sale." So
we finally left the end zone. Just look at this beautiful scenery. It's marvelous, even though it's a bit different from what we had pictured. We were able to secure a few basic resources and are storing them in our bus.
look at this beautiful scenery. It's marvelous. What's a paladin? What's a post-apocalyptic? It's the apocalyptic after the it's after the apocalyptic. That's what a post-apocalyptic is. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream.
I'm glad we prepared ourselves well for this kind of scenario, especially since our infantry.
Okay, survival guide. Getting a little bit of... Ooh. I'm getting a little bit of whatever's going on here. Oh, there is no anti-aliasing. That's why. Okay. I was getting some anti-aliasing. Whatever. Let's see. Build, repair, build. Survival guide. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so I can assign tasks. So I heard it's a little bit like not Cloudpunk. What is that other one? Frostpunk a little bit of Anno, a couple other things.
Well done. Everything you need to know should be right here. I think the time has come for us to at last. Before we can construct buildings at all, we have to assign the profession builder to several.
Their profession menu. Okay.
All right. Your builders will be ready as soon as construction contracts have been issued. The first thing we ought to do is to establish a working water supply. So we'll move.
Okay, so I gotta build a jetty near water supply. There's another settlement near my help. Oh no, my god. Is this Fallout 4 settlement simulator? What have I got myself into? Okay, so build and repair. Where's my building menu? Oh, there it is. Jetty. This game's quite pretty looking, actually. There's my jetty. How do I twist my jetty? Is there a key for that? I'm sure there's a key for that. There are no key bindings. What? Okay, place R. Okay, or middle click. There we go. That's a good place to go put a jetty. All right, so now I need to grab the builder, Francisca. She grabbing resources. I see. So Francesca's grabbing some resources to go build the jetty. Nice. Oh yeah, Banished, another one. I've heard it's got a lot in common with Banished. So kind of like a post-apocalyptic Banished. Yeah, Shalashko is middle mouse button or R. I was tried Q, W, and Q and E is rotate. Dominic, what are you doing? That's cool that they gave everybody names. Yellow highlight, light blue. Yeah, I don't know. So I could probably make a few more builders.
Very good. The jetty was completed as planned. Now we have a place where we can collect. We can obtain and store water from different sources.
Oh, cool.
Like a jetty, rain collector. Or
So there's
well
jetties,
in the
rain collectors, and
The
wells.
cistern should always be in close proximity.
So I gotta build a cistern. Let's build that cistern. Those little old arcade machines and stuff. That's funny. I should be able to smash this. Let me just make sure that everything seems to be on high. Yeah, whatever. There's a speed button. Yeah. Faster, build faster. Yeah, if you look at it, there's like a couple little arcades in there. Oh, you can scrap the arcades and stuff for and various other scrap for materials. That's pretty funny. This is a post-apocalyptic city builder. Basically, after nukes go off and the world's poisoned by radiation, you try to rebuild society. So that's the gist of it. There's actually like radiation dust storms and things like that. Ooh, day-night cycles. Banished is like a very survival-based kind of city builder where people can die in the winters and things like that. So it's a lot more about surviving rather than like, you know, flourishing like in SimCity. Where at the grocery stores to scavenge food from? I don't know. Got a cistern. Okay, assign settlers. Water carrier. That's cool. I got little buckets. Yeah, there are missions and quests. I don't think there's any combat in the game yet. That's what I heard. But yeah, there are missions and quests and stuff in this game that I believe. 1 and 3. Okay. Need lots of water. Produce that water. You see, this is the freshest water is right from this spot. Nowhere else, just this spot. Don't you dare go anywhere else.
We have now installed a working water supply, and water is now transported from the jetty to our cistern. Consider hiring more water carriers if you don't have enough settlers available. You can never have enough water in storage. Now we should focus on food production. It's important to ensure the supply right from the start. A gatherer's cabin, a hunting lodge, or a fishing hut can directly remedy the...
So I got a fishing hut. Let's see, food. Fishing hut. Let's see, where should it be? It's a pretty good spot. Right next to the old tree here. Assign a couple builders. Interesting. Let's look at the radiation map. Okay, so we got some radiation over here, so let's not go over there. Yeah, they look similar to Banished, don't they? The one guy got it from the wrong spot. We're all doomed. Okay, so let's not touch these arcades because they're poisoned arcades. A five-headed fish have more meat on them. It's the best type of fish. Okay, so we got these guys were actually working on the. Well, apparently they are. Oh, they're getting scrap from this old bus. Bus wreck. Yeah, poison arcades. This supposed to be the bad video games. It's got some pretty cool music, actually. I don't know if I can actually get resources from trees. I think it's all about getting, yeah, scrap. That's kind of clever. You know, it reminds me of Total Annihilation. You pick up scrap from the battlefield to power your later structures. Not power, but to... Bus wreck. So the bus is the heart of the settlement. So it's kind of considered the town hall, I guess. It's got some random settlers. All right, we need more builders. Come on, guys, you can do this. What's this about? Oh, okay. Storage facility is running low. So how about we build another cistern? Should probably build one actually closer. There we go. Less of a jog. Oh, he cut down a tree. Oh no, he's in the poison zone. Or did that tree just fall on its own? I think that tree might have just fallen on its own. Oh, I've got homeless settlers. I can't build houses though yet. Well, that's awkward. I'm not up to the point where they can build houses. Are there no people actually building this? No workforce available. Oh. It's built, I just don't need fishers. Okay. That's awkward. Okay, I didn't realize it was already built. Okay, we're gonna have plenty of water and plenty of fish.
Good work. We've now taken care of our basic supply via food and water. Make sure that you have enough food and water on hand at all times, especially if you want to upgrade your settlement. A population that grows too fast can quickly unbalance your food and water supply, bringing major difficulties for you. Crops are another excellent way of getting food, because they constantly grow as long as the soil is moist enough. Each seed has different yields and growing times. This means that it could take some time until your field is ready to be harvested, in contrast to your fishing hut, where production...
Okay. So they want me to make some cultivated fields. Okay, so I can just draw, I'm assuming? Say what? Okay, no, that's where it didn't activate just right away. How about there? That's a pretty good field. Nice, you can kind of draw it. You're not dedicated to specific sizes. Yeah, I just realized this is kind of like the settlement system in Fallout 4. Still a tutorial though, so hopefully all my guys don't die here. I'm sure they probably will though. Okay, so got anybody to work it? No seed chosen. Choose seed. Can I have some cabbages or bell peppers? Let's do cabbages.
Looks good. Remember that we need the widest variety of food sources to stay healthy. You should also plan ahead for drought periods that might come when it's not going to rain. Stock up on food and adapt your production to avoid bottlenecks. I'll show you a few more strategies later on. At the beginning, we don't have much scrap wood or other resources. We could build a production building, but to obtain resources as fast as possible, it's best that we start gathering right away.
Yeah, I don't know about monsters and stuff. Like I said, I don't think there's any combat yet. I don't know if that's in the planning or not, but it could be kind of cool if they do that down the road. Resources, housing. So I need blather. Oh, just tasks for now. Okay. Place, gather wood. Oh, I see tasks. Soil moisture. Okay, buildings and tasks. There we go. Okay. So that's the danger zone over there. Oof. Cutting it close here, guys. Alright, how about we gather wood from here. And gather scrap from there. Seems like a good idea. Not building anybody yet, so let me just free up everybody I can to make sure that we have a lot of resources. I need to make some more shelters because people are homeless. Oof. So this is like the poison areas. The dried out areas. These are the wet areas. So I should build more farms over here probably. Let me build. So what? Okay.
Since we now own plenty of resources, we can start to build a real production building. Then you don't have to always make efforts by hand that collecting is taking place. Production buildings are not only easier to manage, they are also distinctly more effective than simple tasks. Don't place production buildings too far away from your settlement. You'll be able to change their working area at any time later on.
Yeah, probably weather,
The
droughts,
best thing for us to do now,
radiation,
build a
etc.
forester's lodge to automate our supply of wood.
Horse lodge. Can do, sir. Just gotta Actually, that's where I'm getting resources. Here's where I'm getting forest. So let's rotate that sucker. There we go. A couple more builders. Gonna take that right into that danger zone. Exactly. Got some lovely scrap over here. Biggest map. It's a pretty big map. It's got all this stuff out here. I've got like train stations and stuff. Pretty cool. I wonder if this is as big as the maps get. Still pretty sizable. How are we good on resources? We've got a lot of water, decent amount of food.
Good job. You might want to change this building's working area later on. Very good. Now we ought to take care of collecting scrap.
Alright, let's make a scrap yard. Scrap yard. Actually, where's the radiation? Okay, we're pretty safe here. Wait, I hear something. Are those the does? I heard some sort of animal sound. I was worried there for a second. Oh, look, there's my bell peppers. Hey, we got cabbages, we got fish, we got bell peppers, we got water, we got everything. It's practically a 5-star restaurant right now. Okay, so we got a scrapyard. Do we still have builders? I guess we do. Could probably tone down a little bit on the water. For the farmer. Alrighty. Just got our lovely scrap. Okay. Average health. Average confidence. And not too much radiation yet. That's pretty good.
Great. You can change the working area for the scrapyard too. We can recycle scrap into 4 additional resources. Cloth, metal, plastic. Our people want a place to sleep and live. Cabins fulfill their need for safety and privacy.
Make some housing. I'll make a few of these. Oh crap. I'm regretting that. Gotta line it up. Can't have misaligned. Oh crap, I did it again. Come on now. There we go. Can't have misaligned shanties. It's against the rules. Hey, look, what's up, Doe? The hunter cabin. Do I even have hunter cabins yet? No, I don't have a gather. I don't have a hunting lodge yet. Those does are lucky. I can't build those yet. Ooh, this area is drying out a bit. Guess that wasn't the best place to put my farm. Oh well. So I got some builders. Cool. Okay, where are my tasks? Gather wood. Okay, I should move that. Grab that wood. Gather scrap. Right there. Cool. Okay, got shanties. Got shanties. Oh, and each one of these has an inventory as well. Don't need power yet. Cool. Oh, we need 8. We need 8 cabins. Crap. Okay, I didn't realize that. My bad. Line those suckers up. I actually like this grid. It's easy to makes it relatively easy to line things up. Oh no. Oh, that's just it's a scrap pot. They should be able to get that scrap. I don't know if there are irrigation mechanics, but oh yeah, you can actually see it visibly dry out now here too. Ooh, this crop's gonna die. Yeah, look how dry that is. Oh, this whole place is dry. Crap. I guess because it hasn't rained for a while. Yeah, see how the line is all dusty and nasty now? Interesting. Means I should probably build some more water, I guess. Yeah, it'll probably get more and more radioactive as time goes on. Should probably keep on water then. Stock up on water. Build my last cabin. Do 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Yeah, hopefully it rains again. We've got less hobos. Okay, yeah, it is a drought right now. That's why things are a bit nasty. Oh, thank goodness it's raining. Let's see that water fill up. Yeah, there's that water. Needs to get nice and moist. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's like a dust cloud. Huh. Okay, well, that's a little better. You have joints? That's terrible. So everybody just get high in the apocalypse? Is that how they make things work? Oh, soccer resources. Oh, they don't have any place to put the wood. Okay. Let me build another one of those. Forester's Lodge.
Besides cabins, you can also provide sturdy houses and shelters as housing. Sturdy houses withstand sandstorms better and have an increased storage capacity to boot. Children living in houses gradually fill up the house's stockpiles. Settlers do not reproduce in a shelter because they lack privacy.
So there's irrigation. It might not be unlocked yet. Not sure about that.
Let's return from our excursion into housing and refocus on scrap. With the help of a recycler or refinery, scrap...
Okay, I'm gonna make a recycler here. There's a lot of stuff here that I haven't unlocked yet. So there's probably something like that. So I've got, yeah, I've got electricity, I've got roads, warehouses, markets, resources. I don't, okay, rainwater collector, cistern, irrigation plant. Yeah, there you go. So there is irrigation. Recycler. I should probably move my tasks as well. Gather wood. Gather scrap. Is there much scrap left? Not a whole lot left. There's some. Let me know when Lord Humongous shows up. Be hilarious. Just don't throw a boomerang at him. Incoming drought. Okay. So I should stock up on some more water. I actually have quite a bit of water, but I'm going to stock up anyway. Lower the... Alright, we have a refiner. And we should have a refinery built soon. The Lord of the Wastes. Oh, it looks like they're maxed out. Okay, so they need somewhere to store this stuff. Another drought here. Yep, it's getting dry again. It's kind of cool. You see it slowly all dry up. I really want like a prehistoric sort of clan strategy game like this, where you have to like continue to move as the herds move and as the ice age creeps up and stuff like that. I think that'd be a really interesting setting. That's what I forgot. Pylons. There you go. More pylons. Oh, I need cloth. Okay. Where's the recycler at then? Cloth. Okay, so I made some cloth now. Wait. I have 4 cloth. Can they actually make the cloth though? Oh yeah, no, there's a prehistoric city builder. I have it. It's Dawn of Man. Not quite what I was looking for, but it's pretty cool from when I played.
It's important that you focus on the resources you really need, at least in the beginning. Cloth and metal look like good options if you want to equip us with protective clothing and tools.
Cool.
Happy settlers are industrious settlers. That's why we ought to look after our...
Let's make a tailor. Tailor shop. Yeah, I actually bought that. I played it. It's pretty good. It is kind of a lot like these type of games, though, like mechanically. I was kind of hoping for something. Actually, you know what I'd probably like? I'd probably like a sort of like an action strategy, kind of like a almost take something like not Age of Conan, but Conan Exiles, and kind of make it sort of more of a clan of people that have to kind of move with the hordes, or sorry, move with the herds of animals, and watch out for, oh, there's a whole city over here. There's probably not a lot of radiation, actually. I should kind of migrate down here, actually. That's actually not too far away. How about we move our scrap over here? Some lovely scrap down here. Gather wood. I bought the CNC remaster. I want to play it. I haven't gotten it. I haven't opened it up yet, but from what I've seen, it's pretty good. Really good music remasters on the Command and Conquer remake. It's more like a remake than a remaster, but it's pretty much true to the original game. So yeah, the city does look like trouble, but I don't think there are monsters here. And I did check the radiation. It looks pretty clean. Got a couple of spots of radiation here and there, but nothing too bad. But yeah, I've been wanting to try out RimWorld, but I'm kind of intimidated by that game. I'm sure it's great, though. Bus wreck. If we can actually, like, wonder if we can actually upgrade that to anything at some point. Ooh. My cabbages are not doing so great. Alright, so what are we doing now? We need tailors. Okay. Tailor. Yeah, I've been meaning to dig into the RimWorld and Dwarf Fortress, but I haven't found the time to really sink time into it, because I'm sure it's not a game that you'd learn in an hour, you know? I wanted you to do one of those games, like maybe RimWorld Adventure Mode on stream, but I still have to find a good setup for that. All right, any new buildings? Next scarf produced. Where is?
We categorize environmental radiation into 4 levels: no radiation, low level, medium level, and high level radiation. The radiation changes constantly and is influenced by weather and contaminated rain. Protective clothing helps to protect us against this kind of radiation, but it takes a while before it's produced. And production relies on a steady flow of incoming resources. Try to establish production chains at an early stage and start to stockpile goods so that some are always on hand.
Okay.
The tools we brought along from the ENDZONE are slowly but surely running out. So now, let's focus on manufacturing new tools.
So let's make a workshop. Workshop. Oh, RimWorld is a lot easier to learn than Dwarf Fortress. That's encouraging. We'll build a recycler down here. That way we can kind of repurpose this stuff quickly. It's funny that I think they completely scrap all the parts of all these cars and houses. It's pretty funny. Okay, tailor shop. I only have these two types of seed just now. How are my cisterns doing? Okay, we're not too filled on water yet. Why aren't my people having babies? That's the question. Guess I got a couple. What else do we need? We need some more food. Probably make another farm someplace. Where would that be? Let's see, which one's good? Cabbage or bell pepper? Bell pepper seems to be a bit more reliable. A bit quicker crops. All right. What are we with resources? We could use more food. Need more tools, obviously. Is that the workshop? That's the recycler. See more refiners. I need more people. Let's see. Instruct a recycle or produce metal. Okay. It's just a recycler. Make metal. Here we go. Metal. Workshop. Where are the workshops? Gonna make a metal tool. There we go. Just let them work it. So I think we're in another drought, aren't we? Yeah, another drought. Well, the radiation seems to be kind of washed away a little bit, though. That's good. Ooh, that area is dangerous. Look at that. No bueno. Yeah, this area we're not going to for a while. Just want to make some hunters that can actually hunt these deer here. Look at how dry that is. Yeesh.
With our lovely new tools, we are now prepared to work effectively. Should you ever run out of metal, keep in mind that you can also instruct your workshop to manufacture tools from scrap instead of metal. Though they won't be quite as effective, it's still better than being forced to work with bare hands. Down in the end zone, we had sufficient time and resources to educate ourselves properly. But our children don't have this luxury.
Gotta build a school. That's kind of funny. Community. That's important. We may not have medicine or clothes on our back, but we need education. Oh, don't be a baby. It's just a little green. So good. Oh man, I barely have enough people to work the fields. I don't have teachers. Okay, you get one teacher. Yeah, I got our children growing up to be adults. Hey, look at that shanty's got a patio and everything. Oh, just power. I get 3 settlers for finishing that one. Improve your infrastructure. Okay, I probably need some more tools. Scrap tool.
Perfect. Besides the fact that educated children work more effectively, we'll also teach them to be more careful with their protective clothing and tools. This, in turn, leads to them staying intact longer, and we conserve valuable resources.
All right.
Now that our population is starting to grow, we ought to again turn our attention to the topic of food production. We are already accumulating fish and tilling our fields. A gatherer's cabin will now enable us to gather mushrooms and berries from the forest nearby.
I just lost a bunch of kids. I wasn't even paying attention. Well, you know, a couple of them might have grown a few extra arms, but hey, need all the hands we can get, right? So gatherer's cabin. Oh, nice. I can hunt those deer. Prepare to die, deer. Get some gatherers, get some builders. Let's need some more houses. More cabins. Bet you all like cabins. Apocalypse is no place for children. We're actually running out of water a little bit. Should need more tools. More scrap. We got enough refiners. Technicians. Okay. Gonna make some tools. Where are our tasks? Gather scrap. Scrap from here. Some lovely scrap down here. Oh, here's a lot of scrap. Oh, I guess they can't loot from the buildings? That's weird. Oh, maybe they grab wood from the buildings. I might not be thinking. Okay, let's move the wood. A lot of wood there. Okay.
Very good. As you can see, the gatherer's cabin is an effective possibility to get food quickly. But watch out. After a drought, it's going to take some time before the plants have regrown. As is the
Some of the translation's a bit weird here.
Here too, you can relocate the working area at any time.
An effective possibility to get food quickly. Okay.
Although we are sufficiently supplied at the moment, our survival depends on diligent planning.
Let's get some apples, man. Orchard. Okay, is there a particular wet area? Okay, this place is drying up, so let's plant an orchard out here. Sure, why not? Gather. Are orchards considered separate from? What you seed? I guess we're getting pecans. Okay.
The orchard has been laid out, and the trees are already beginning to grow. Similar to crops for farming, trees need some time until they are fully grown. But once they have grown, they can be harvested again and again until they have to be newly planted.
I'm just assuming that because of the way this is spoken and written, I'm assuming that they're not native English speakers.
However, there are any number of other plants there which we can use as well. These plants can be gathered by an herbal hut. The herbs gathered there can be consumed by settlers to replenish their health.
I haven't gotten too many games in the GOG summer sale yet, but I need to look to see what other things I'm missing. Fortunately, I already own hundreds of games on GOG, so I have like 600 things on my wish list on Steam, but not as many on GOG, so I'll have to look at what they have. Okay. So hopefully those guys get over there. I don't know if I have that many farmers. Yeah, it's more farmers. There we go. Yeah, I've just been kind of focusing a lot on the games I need to cover for my next Cyberpunk video. Plus like a little couple comfort games that I can play in the meantime. I'm playing Gunfire Reborn actually. Which is not on GOG, it's on Steam right now, but that game's a lot of fun. It's recommended by G-Man Lives, so really fun kind of roguelite first-person shooter. Can't have too many of those. I need a herbal hut. Oh, I see. The herbs. I see where this is going. Yeah. I see where your guys' priority are. Get some of the old herbal remedies, huh? Okay, guys, come on, build this thing. Get some herbs. So I got a little bit of those little bush plants there. Okay, so you can actually see them. They highlight them, but yeah, you can see them here. The little random green plants here. Take a token. All my cares go up in smoke. I still don't have enough housing.
Well done. We can equally utilize the gathered herbs to convert them into medicine later on. It might happen that an illness breaks out in our settlement from time to time and spreads among our settlers. That's why we always ought to have enough herbs on hand.
Yeah, I know all about your herbiness, sir.
Radiation is the main reason why the health status of our settlement can decrease. Although our settlers already use protective clothing to shield themselves against environmental radiation, it might occur that our sources of water become contaminated. We should
I think our water and everything's good so far.
prevent this from happening. We will need a great deal of charcoal to accomplish this. The charcoal kiln will burn wood to produce.
One of the first non-food plants on Mars will be weed. That'd be pretty ridiculous. Yeah, isn't that cool? They found that new shot of the polar ice caps on Mars. I mean, when you think about it, as long as there's enough nitrate and minerals in the dirt, you've got carbon dioxide, you've got sunlight, you've got moderate temperatures. I mean, it gets up to the 60s in Mars. Not great. So with like a little bit of greenhousing, you could definitely start something. And you've got polar ice caps, which I'm assuming has just fairly regular water in it. I mean, you've got pretty much everything you need to actually start growing stuff on Mars and potentially, very slowly, terraforming the planet. After a while, the plants would terraform it. Just curious why there aren't that many there. I guess just because the water's mostly in the caps. Interesting to find out exactly what's going on there. I mean, how cool would that be to see us start to plant things on Mars within our lifetime, right? Yeah, if you haven't, check out that really new HD photo of the polar ice caps. It looks super cool. Oh, crap. Yeah, it is. Ah. Alright, I need to build more water. You get in the jetty. Well, actually, I mean, the jetty should be fine. I just might need some more cisterns. Jetty on the ready. Why are they unhappy? Need water, I guess. Oh, somebody died and they don't have any graves. Oh, your relative died. Boo-hoo. Is that dust cloud growing? I don't see dust cloud, but I know it's drying out here. Yeah, I've heard that you have to basically have a absolute boatload of water carriers at all times. So yeah, let me pump that up. The water's going down. So unhappy. Your best relative died. Okay, that's Forester's Lodge. Let me turn down how many Foresters there are, I guess. I only have one. Charcoal kiln. Charcoal kiln. Kiln's such a weird word. Sure, why not? Recycle the body for nutrients. Did you know that the human body has 75% water? Let's go out as Dune style. Recycle them bodies. So I only have these 2 seeds, huh? Alright. We're doing a little bit better with water. Oh no, the water dried up. Oh my god, look. Crap. Look at that, it's completely dried up. Oh, dang. Is there any other water anywhere? Crap. My peeps are gonna be so thirsty. Hot dang, I didn't know that the water dried up so much. Yeah, Lord Marshal, you've got a pretty specific way of handling these things. Yeah, my big body of water is just completely bone dry. Crap. Well, that ain't gonna do very well, is it? I'm looking at all the other lakes. They're all dried up. That big juicy one is just gone. Yep. F in chat. Yeah. Should have built bigger stockpiles before. I guess we got to eat the children. It's the only way. Whoopsie. Well, hopefully it rains soon. It's getting all sorts of dry here. Yeah, low water reserves. Am I going to die during the tutorial? I think I might die during the tutorial here. Okay, build that kiln. Charcoal burner. Get that charcoal produced. F2 new game. Come on, just a little rain, please. Just a little rain. That's all we need. Got lots of adults. They're all gonna die thirsty. You're thirstier here than on Tinder, man. Jeez. God. Oh no. This is like straight up apocalypse now. We're all gonna die. Quick, harvest your bell peppers. Oh my god, my orchard's dead too. Everything's dead. Harvest your pecans. Oh my god. It completely transformed. This looks like Fallout New Vegas now. Oh no. No, we're all gonna die. Oh crap. Wait. Tell me it's raining? Thirsty settlers. We don't know when it's gonna rain. Oh, it's raining. Oh, it's gonna rain. Yes? No? Weakly contaminated rain. Okay, we're gonna get a little bit of rain. Well, they're like mostly water, so that makes sense that cucumbers would be so thirsty. Need a Deus Ex machine right now? Damn straight, sir. Oh my god, so many thirsty people. Where's the water?
We can use the charcoal in conjunction with a filtration system to purify our water. It would be a disgrace if we had to demolish our trusted cistern just to erect a water tower.
Oh, we can upgrade cisterns? Well, we'll have purified water that doesn't exist. That'll be good. Oh, hey, water's back. There we go. Oh boy, we need so many water carriers. All the water carriers. Oh, is there scrap? We've got a decent amount of wooden scrap. Don't need that many herbalists. Mostly just need water carriers right now. Fill up them cisterns. Okay. Now I see what people are talking about the water problem. Is there any other water in here? There's that water. Supposed to get water up here, but honestly, it's not that worth it. I'll just make more cisterns right here. So much water. Builders. Cactus farming for water storage. Yeah, seriously. I always found it really curious when they had people would have like tarps that would be hung in a way that all the rain would fall into a bucket or something. That was always really smart. Ooh, look at those fancy towers. Whip. Work in progress. I need another recycler. What was that in? Resources, I think? Yeah, recycler. What about our tasks? We need wood. Wood, please. It's a good place for wood. What about scrap? Got a decent scrap around here somewhere. No scrap, no scrap. A little bit of scrap over here. Ooh, need more protective clothing, huh? Where's the tailor? Francesca? Where are you going with that? Next scarf. Okay, so who can I pull off of what duty? Still need food. More fishers. Yeah, I should probably have a few more tailors, I guess. Okay. Is it true that YouTube takes 30% of super chats? I think that's about right. Yeah, they take a pretty good chunk of the super chats. I believe Streamlabs takes a smaller cut. I don't know exactly, but it's smaller than YouTube's cut. Yeah, YouTube super chats also get, from what I understand, basically it also gets put into the revenue stream, which can take about a month to go through. So overall, most people prefer the instantaneousness of like a PayPal or a Streamlabs. Yeah, Steam also takes 30%. A lot of places take 30%. It's probably a bit high, but Steam does also kind of promote your games, so I can understand when people do it, but... Okay, so we need more refiners. 3 refiners. Instruct a recycler to make plastic. Where was it? Recycler, you will make plastic.
Our new water tower is up and ready for action. Good work. Filtering the water is an important next step because clean drinking water is a key mainstay of any stable society.
YouTube, the GameStop is streaming.
Begin with filtering our water. To save on charcoal, we ought to ensure that at least a little bit of water not contaminated by radiation is being stored in our water tower. Water gained from a well is never contaminated by radiation, so it suggests itself for that purpose. Then we can use the remaining charcoal to produce better protective clothing.
Yeah, just sometimes the writing's a little bit weird. Like, nothing I don't understand, but like, water gained from a well is never contaminated by radiation, so it suggests itself for that purpose. So it's like, eh? Also, that's not true at all. Wells can absolutely get contaminated. That happens all the time. It's an odd game mechanic. I mean, from a game perspective, it's fine, but I remember, I think my grandfather had to fill in his well because it got contaminated by something upstream. Okay, what are we low on now? We got water, we got food. Another drought coming in. Need more houses. What are their individual needs? Okay, all of your relatives died. Okay. I'm sorry everybody you knew and loved died, but there's not much I can do about that right now. Yeah, 30% is pretty standard in a lot of industries. It's a lot, but in a lot of ways, platforms like this makes your job possible, so you kind of have to stick with them regardless. Like, there is no, other than if you're live streaming on Twitch, whatever, or if you have a really good deal on, say, Mixer, or one of these others, like if you want to make scripted video content and actually make money off of it, YouTube is pretty much the only place you can go, unless you have a really established audience already. You can host your own stuff, but that's a bit of a rarity. Well, well, well. All right. Almost can fit a well here, but not quite. Yeah, I thought that the person who wrote Undertale was American, though. I wasn't sure about that, but all right, we're gonna need more water. Water peeps. Gatherer, fisher, farmer. Activate the filter. Filtration. Oh, filtration. Oh, I guess I could build that into a wall. Oh, slide that in there real quick. That is pretty tight. Oh, the water tower purifies all of these places. That's pretty cool. Charcoal. You guys need more charcoal. And some people may not just know how to structure sentences properly, but just the way it was written, it kind of feels like a foreign person wrote it. That's all. No big deal, though. Look at all that water. Yeah, one thing that reviewers are saying is get a lot of water. Okay, we need more scrap. Yeah, we are getting kind of low on scrap. Okay. Scrappers. Scrap collectors. Yeah, we need a few more scrap collectors. Where's our tasks for scrap? Yeah, I mean that's still a pretty good spot for scrap, I guess. What about wood? Wood, please. Let's clear all that out. Yeah, unfortunately, Undertale is a really interesting game. Particularly impressive considering it was basically made by one guy. But don't get overhyped in that game. Like, go into it with very reasonable expectations, because if you go into it with the idea that it's the greatest RPG ever made, you're undoubtedly going to be disappointed. It is very clever and very interesting, but yeah, don't get it into your head that you're going to have this miraculous, life-changing experience, because likely if you have that expectation, you're not going to have a great experience. True with any game, really. Alright. How's that lovely scrap doing? Alright. Oh, I thought I built a well already. Oh, they're still trying to build it. I think I am building 2 wells right now. But this one should be the highest priority, though. Settlers, no protective clothing. Okay, so tailor shop. They should definitely have protective scarves and stuff. Just need more people to assign. Oh, no, they are supposed to be making active carbon masks. Okay. I have them doing that, but I don't know what they're waiting on. I do have a tailor. Scrap collector, refiner. Am I not making cloth anymore? I might not be making cloth anymore. But you make some cloth. Undertale is a lot like a JRPG in its style, but it's got some twist to it. So I definitely recommend checking it out. Just to see the kind of ideas you can have that go beyond just your average run-of-the-mill RPG. But yeah, don't go into it expecting the next coming of you know, God, I can't even remember the name of his famous RPG designer. God, I don't remember his name now. Not Shigeru. No, Nobuo Uematsu was the composer. I don't remember. The guy who did Final Fantasy. I'm really drawing a blank right now.
Good work. We are continuously taking steps towards being better and better equipped to be able to survive in this hostile environment. Filtered water is a precious asset, and later on we can even use it to irrigate our fields. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
It's weird, I can't. It requires a scrapyard to be salvaged.
It's true. We should never forget that even when we optimally prepare and protect ourselves,
Sakaguchi, that's right,
we
yeah.
lose friends and members of our family time and again. We're going to mourn them come what may. But if we're able to bury them in a cemetery, then we'll get over the pain and let them rest in peace.
Oh my god. How many people do they need to bury? This thing's huge. Guess you got your cemetery. You need to have a mortician. I don't really think you need to have a mortician to bury people. I think you just need to bury them. We just like, you have to have a mortician if you want to actually have like a ceremony. I guess. I don't know. What do you mean, Sakaguchi? I think it'd be pretty talented. I mean, his work since leaving Square has been a bit spotty. I wasn't particularly blown away by a Blue Dragon. Was it him that worked on Lost Odyssey, or was it somebody else? I'm trying to remember who did Lost Odyssey. I heard Lost Odyssey was great, but I don't know if that was him or somebody else on the team. Blah, blah, blah. Bus wreck. Definitely need to research the thing that lets me build extra storage. Oh, gathering is for plants in the forest. Awkward. Speaking of food, I should probably make something more. Ooh, it's drying up. It's drying up quickly. Water carriers, do your thing. You know, just like the Gucci, just think he was the right gun in the right time. It's possible. You gotta admit though that there's a lot of games that he was involved with that were fantastic though. So it's hard to discount that. I don't doubt, like, I'm gonna probably get some hate in the comments, but I think there's definitely people like Catherine Kennedy's in the world who happen to be in the right place at the right time in a lot of places. Like, she was basically taken on as an assistant producer, I think, during for Steven Spielberg. And as we know, Steven Spielberg, love him or hate him, at one point in time, he could pretty much do no wrong. He was just a fantastic director. So having a producer credit attached to a Spielberg movie isn't necessarily, oh my God, you're all those movies are because of you. Like, not to, you know, I'm sure she did some great work in the day, but there's probably people that have that sort of like happen to be part of an entourage of a really talented crew. I don't doubt there's people like that, but I mean, Sakaguchi had his hand in Final Fantasy IV, Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy IX, Chrono Trigger. I don't know if he was involved with Secret of Mana as much, or Trials of Mana, but a lot of games had his touch, and so I would definitely say he had some sort of skill. I think toward the end he was becoming more of a more management, like more of like a producer, like in between the designer guys and the executives, but he fought for some games that really shouldn't have been made. So he actually was very disappointed. I saw an interview with him where he was actually trying to fight for another Chrono Trigger sequel, but people weren't biting, so he left. Yeah, I wasn't sure how much he was involved in that. I know that was actually a game designer did a lot of the music for that. Hiroki Kikuta did a lot of the, like, was sleeping under his desk doing the music for that, and the music for those games are amazing. Oh my God, who died here? Somebody died on the job. What happened? Mateo. What happened? He was just carrying water and he died. He had family. Him and Tia had Nathan and Tony and Elias. Mateo. We haven't even built the cemetery yet. All right. We should really build this thing. I just played it again with my fiance, Chrono Trigger, within the last few months. It's still amazing. Such an amazing game. The music is absolutely fantastic. Such a great soundtrack. If I had to pick one soundtrack off the top of my head, that would probably be in my top 3 easily. So good. What's happening? We just don't got the scrap? Need scrap. Okay. Scrappers. Is this water well dried up? Not yet. Just don't want to run out of water again. Scrappers. Okay, maybe I'll move the scrap. Gather scrap, gather scrap. 11, 15. There we go. Workforce. Yeah, it's possible. I know he was involved. He was on the dream team that made Chrono Trigger, but he wasn't. I don't think I remember reading him. Wish I was something more I could say. Smack lips. What a rotten way to die. Wish there was something more I could say. What a rotten way to die. Thanks, Dave, for the donation, man. I appreciate it. Man, I'm so happy. I had no idea when I was playing Deus Ex in 2000 that Deus Ex would become such a meme. I'm so happy that it has so many memes that people know. Makes me a happy person. Yeah, Yoshinori Katase, I think he was like scenario designer or something like that. He was a big part of it. And Ishii has popped up here and there for sure. Final Fantasy Legends series? I haven't played that so much. Come on. Get some scrap over here. Some scrap. What are people doing? We should fire our builders. Run out of scrap big time. Who are prophets? He's a good man. What a right way to die. Everybody's running out of things. Oh, they're using scrap. Okay. Screw your tools. Yeah, I think they're using a lot of scrap in the for the tools. Needs ruins. Okay. Oh, that's where he gets scrap. Okay. Let me move that. Move that over here then. 7. Are there any other safe ruins? There we go. Yeah, the titling of everything has been really weird. Like how they named the first second Sensetsu Final Fantasy Adventure in the States. That was bonkers. And then they changed the numbering of the Final Fantasy games just to confuse us even more. I figured it'd be confusing if they skipped a couple. That's because it took like 2 or 3 years for the first Final Fantasy game that came to the States. So by that time they had already made 2 and 3. So they're like, I guess 4 is now 2. Sure, why not? Yeah, kind of a mess there. Still get confused when people say to me, "Oh yeah, I love Final Fantasy 2." It's like, do you mean 2 or do you mean 4? Okay, people hungry. No protective clothing. All right, Taylor. What do you do, Taylor? All right, make some net scarves, I guess. Unhappy settlers. Are they still unhappy because of their dead relatives? Yep. Sorry about your dead relatives. We're doing our darndest to try to make this cemetery here. Ted Woolsey. I'm not sure what games he worked on. A couple of games had some rough edges, but I personally kind of like the simplicity of them. I don't think that the translation was inherently bad. Might need some more cabbages. There we go. Cabbages for Evs. Oh no. Another drought. Oof. Okay, well. Ain't gonna be needing quite as many water carriers right now because we don't got any water. Get some more farmers. Don't need much fishers. Oh, we're running out of food. We're screwed it with food this time. Hopefully some farmers can help. God damn. Okay, so we have 4,000 water, but no freaking food. Yeah, we're prepared to the water-wise, but not food-wise. Oh, thank you, random achievement. We have 50 settlers. We're going place as long as we can finally bury them. More scrap. Yeah, unfortunately, bone dry, and I'm sure... Yeah, oh god, look at how dry that is. That is just scorched. Nothing's growing in there. Yeah, Sakaguchi was more of an executive toward the end, but he was definitely involved in almost every single Final Fantasy game leading up to like 10 or 11, I think. Then they got was 11 or 12 the online one? I think it was whatever the other Ivalice one was. That they got the guy who did the Final Fantasy Tactics games to work on that, lead that project. Yeah. Come on, you can do it. This is taking forever. Oh, thank God, raining again. The rain's back. Bless the gods in the sky. Yeah, it became more and more executive, and then he just kind of got fed up with it. And that was right around the time when he left, where the company panicked and merged with Enix, and then the rest is history. Pretty cool seeing all the little rain droplets and stuff. I like that little bit of detail. It's very nice. It's taking freaking forever. I'm like really in a standstill. Oh, no food. Crap. Everybody's hungry now. Gatherer, Fisher. We get more food here. Oh yeah, save. Can't believe when I'm nearly die in the tutorial here. It's holding my hand. Yeah, there's a lot of features they're working on. They show you the kind of the roadmap that they're working off of when you boot up the game. I don't know. I think I'm pretty solid. I'm sure there's more things I can do, but maybe I'll actually start a real game now. Survival mode. Maximum challenge. Okay, so they've got relax and discover, easy mode, normal, no trees, maximum challenge. Made in Germany. Okay, so Germans know, by even just grade school, they know a lot of pretty good English, but they're not perfect, so it's still a second language, so that makes sense. Start an easy game in English. What does no trees look like? Yeah, I can do maximum challenge. Very difficult. You're going to die, but the journey is the reward, right? Oh boy. All right, we got to do a special map seed. Map size. Environment. Weather. Settlement. Ooh, so I've got all sorts of randomized things. Settlement name, Doomcaster. What's a good Fallout settlement name? There isn't there like something water? Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. Number lakes, ruins. Well, that's just for the seed. No, I want leet. Murkwater? Sure. Random droughts, sandstorms. Shady Sands. Oh yeah, Shady Sands is great. There you go. Shady Sands. Metal tool. Diseases on, side missions on. Let's try that. Sure. Okay, starting fresh. Hopefully I remember how to play this game. Reading would be good too. Well, isn't that actually a real city in California? Thought it was. This looks like a good place to settle. You know what we learned in the ENDZONE basic. Okay, there should be a comma there. Water and food supply. And then let's build ourselves a home. Cool. So where are we at? Okay, good. The water, a little pond over here. Is it contaminated? Ooh, it is a little bit contaminated. That is unfortunate. That water is a little contaminated as well. But we got a lot of scrap over there. Okay, well, gather scrap. Gather wood. Builder. And it's awful. Yeah, we got lucky the first time. There's not much radiation, but yeah, we're gonna have a fun time. Oh my god, the radiation's already creeping into the bus wreck. Shady Sands ain't so great. Drink time would have been great too, yeah. Okay, well, you're gonna need some water carriers. What other buildings? Need some food too. This fishing hut. Sure. There we go. Is that a tank? Yep, that's a tank. Cool, I guess. Any animals around here? I didn't see many animals. Gatherer's cabin. Is there anything to gather at all? Oh yeah, there's some things to gather. Sure. Cultivated field. Let's make some wheat. Alright, let's spread it out between fisher, gatherers, and stuff. Rat scorpions are coming in. Oh, great, it's a drought already? You gotta be freaking kidding me. Evil. Evil, I say. Barely even started getting water. Okay. All the water you can get, guys. Orchard. Maybe I can get some sweet orchard goodness going on. True seed. Apples. Yeah, if they actually added combat to this game, that'd be intense. I don't know if they will, though. They'd have to kind of redesign a lot of the game. City builders usually don't do great with combat. Only ones I could think that do really well probably would be, what is that one game? Stronghold? But that was kind of designed to be a RTS at the beginning as well. Guys want a campfire to boost your confidence? There you go. Forester Lodge. Yeah, it'd be good to have a Forester Lodge. Scrap from the ruins. That'd probably be good to have over there. What's the radiation like? Ooh, it's a little rough over there. Hopefully people actually... Okay, how many homes? I've built 4 homes. Exactly. Very beginning of the NCR. Let's see what we got around here. So we got some pretty radiated zones. Ooh. Okay, so green is the least amount of radiation. So green isn't so bad. It probably gets up to red. So we've got a couple yellow areas here. Got some patches of yellow. Any like orange or red? Not really. It was a big factory. Look at that furniture store. Man, look at all that scrap. Okay, so little patches here and there. Nothing too bad. Okay. It's good to know. Come on, fellas. They just like lay wheat down? Is that how you grow wheat? That's kind of cool. I guess, yeah, I mean, I guess... Or no, that... I thought that was actually wheat, like, strips. That's just the way they designed the, That's just the way they actually designed the graphics. Never mind. I'm stupid. Apples. So I need 2 farmers. There we go. We need definitely more wood. Yeah, it does look like fabric. It's just it's the I think the least costly way graphically to do that kind of stuff is just to create like 2D planes with a wheat texture on it. A lot of old games did that. It's a pretty cheap and easy way to do it, but it looks good from the side, but up down it just looks like you just stitched a weird pattern. It's kind of a weird solution. Chex Mix. Yeah, it does come with Chex Mix. Oh, we don't got any lumbers? Really? Don't got no lumbers. Oh. Right. I've been kind of overdoing it. So I should always have a couple people in just the random settler pool, because as I was setting people to the forester, less people were just doing normal tasks. Okay. Good to know. Alright. We got our fishers. Do need more food. Our people are living on the streets. Okay. Okay, good. More housing. I can agree to that. We don't want any hobos. Shelter. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Is that bottled water? Yeah, I don't have bottled water yet. We're gonna have shanty towns. That's the way. This is a lot like Banish, isn't it? Alright, where's my tasks? So are we good with radiation? I guess we are. Yeah, we're not too bad. Gather all resources. That seems good. There's a lot of resources there. Gather wood. That's a pretty good spot, but I'm sure there's probably a better place for wood. Yeah, there we go. Gather scrap. There's quite a lot of scrap down here. Pretty good overall. We'll probably need more storage. Lots of stuff. Okay. Those animals? Those people. Okay. Probably recycling would be good to have someplace. Probably some tailor shops. Get some clothes on people's backs. Oh, they need a lot of wood. Yeah, we're low on wood. Okay. Wood, please. Where's a good place for wood? It's way down there, huh? Guess we go back to chopping wood here. Yeah, I don't know what that little water bottle symbol was, but purified water here, you do it with running water through a water tower using charcoal. That filters the water. Forces large. That's a pretty good spot, I guess. I guess that's a pretty good spot. Might as well do it there. Some more builders, though. Okay, you can turn down on the water carriers just a little bit. Rainwater collector, that'd be kind of cool. I will probably want to build more water storage, though, because I think these are already fairly close, yeah. Water? Rainwater collector. Yeah, you see, that's really cool. They got like a tarp there. So I was kind of talking about where you get a tarp and you can collect rainwater. That's such a creative solution to that. Is that just scrap? That's scrap. That tank is a Tiger, so that means U.S. nuked Germany, and this is the post-World War II setting. Interesting. I know Panzers. That's about all I know about tanks. That's a good point. Irrigation plant. Oh, there's animals. Boars. It's Boris, 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 and Boris. Let me build a hunting lodge. Might be a little bit overkill for these guys. Yeah, that's going to require a lot. Whatever. Oh, crap. No. No, no, no. Jesus. I just almost built it on a radiation zone. Okay. How about right there? Oh my god, radiation's creeping in like nobody's business. Okay, maybe I shouldn't build it there. Now that these guys built this place in a rad zone, that'll be handy. Okay, whatever. It's a lot of tarp, yeah. How many people doing? Oh, we still need more houses. Why aren't you guys building houses? That's right, some wood. More people here. Alright, a little bit more scrap. A little more wood. Yeah, it will spread to my buildings. Oof. There are tasks for cleaning up radiation, though. Ooh, it is spreading fast, though. It's fluctuating. It's not getting too much close to my buildings just yet. It's dangerous, though. Why'd you half start 2 buildings here, guys? For reals. Just finish this, I guess. Oncoming drought. Okay, let's get ready for water carriers. Do your thing. Almost 3,000 water. We should be okay for a drought, hopefully. People are pretty happy, though. Taking their sweet, sweet time getting that wood, though, I gotta say. Low food reserves, yeah. Definitely. All right, let's move some people to fishing. Still gathering food, huh? Just don't want to run out of water. We should be okay with water, hopefully. So let me up the gathers. You guys are taking your sweet, sweet time with this. Okay, I'm freeing up 2 people, so maybe they'll collect resources faster. Hoping and praying. I'll move that up here, I guess. So they don't have to travel so far to get the resources. That's funny, Rias. Your radiation poison maxed out your stats. That's crazy. There's some weird bugs in those games back then, for sure. Harvest the crops. It's already dried up. Yeah, it's already dried up. Let's harvest now. Oof. What are they going to get for food? Water's already drying up. Ugh. Gather plants. Yeah, let's grab some of these plants over here. Oh, Lord. Radioactive man, yeah. There was some trait or perk or something that actually made you stronger with radiation, wasn't there? Or am I imagining that? Not to say that that was what you had. That seems incredibly overpowered to get max stats, but... yeah, I'm not sure where I can set task priorities. Set production limits. I've got some stats here. Raw materials, storage, population. Ooh, some people died. Oh, children grew up. Okay. Okay. Interesting stuff. Ooh, that's nice and dry then. So water carrier is going to be out of a job, but builders, scrap, forester, fishers. You're gonna need some more of those guys. It's so dry. Yeah, I'm gonna need to build that hunting lodge at some point. Come on now, people. So they're hungry, they're homeless, and they have no protective clothing. San Francisco? No. Let's see. Wow, look at that. Oh, it's a wind turbine. I thought that was just a really big light. Like a street light. Oh, this is looking real bad. Hope you guys can pick up the pace here. Boyos. You're so close with some of these buildings. So close. Come on, guys. Just one of these. So they're some homes. They're like right on the edge there. Oh, I need plastic. Do I have any refineries? I thought I had refineries. Recycler. Okay, that turns it into just... Oh, they're still building it. Crap. Had they really spread the resources around instead of focusing on one thing? Oh, yeah. Focus on one building that... Yeah, they could easily have had several of these buildings done if they just focused on something. Alright, where are these guys actually going for this stuff? There's plenty of scrap there. Plenty of wood there. Just taking their sweets for them. Okay, finally these two are done. Okay, so homeless problems should be under control. So once this is done, we can get some cloth. Just need a scrapyard. Alright, where are my scrapyards so far? Do I have scrapyards? I have one there. I should build one up here too. Oh yeah, lots of stuff up here. There we go. Beautiful. At least the world is safe, eh, Fallout Boy? Uh-oh. People are hungry. Okay. Fishermen's. Hunters. Okay. Hopefully that kind of evens things out a little bit. Guys, about that food, guys. There's plenty of plants up there to grab. Unless there's like a better place for me to harvest. I mean, I suppose this is closer. Sure, why not? Look a lot like Rollo from Vikings. I've only seen like a couple episodes of that show. I'm not sure who Rollo is. Is that that's not the main guy, is it? Rollo from Vikings. I guess I could see the resemblance. He's got a way better bod than I do, though. But thank you for the compliment. It's a good show. It looked a little bit cheesy at times, but it looked interesting. So I don't know if I'm ready to invest in another kind of medieval / dark age fantasy right now after Game of Thrones. Oh, man. Let's see. I want people to gather wood here. I think I need to kind of get more people just kind of work on the land. Turn down the scrap collectors. Just get more people. There we go. Yeah, that's one thing. I'm kind of starving myself of just straight up settlers who I think the settlers do tasks. So all these actual task areas are settlers only. So you have to unassign them from specific areas. So like here I have a scrapyard. I have to have somebody assigned to the scrapyard for that particular location to work. But for tasks, I need generic settlers to work it. So that's the one thing I'm running into. I used to quote Game of Thrones every day. Don't talk about it anymore. Yeah, man, those last couple seasons, oof. Just went from like 10 to an 8 to like a 4. Unfortunately. The more you think about it too, man. Alright, I'm gonna need to get some more people to hunt or eat or something. How's this hunting lodge going? Okay, yeah, maybe I can get some more hunters. They seem to be doing okay. Yeah. Kill those boars. Got some shrooms. That's cool. I'll have to check it out. There's actually a few decent looking either historical, medieval, and or fantasy medieval shows. There's Vikings. There's another show about Vikings. There's like one about Crusades. There's another one about, I think, the early colonization, Roman Empire, something like that. I don't know. A lot of good shows out there now. Don't got the time. Build wall. I should probably build a wall here somewhere. Seems good. Plastic. So let's get some cloth. I need some plastic. So actually it's a little bit more cloth, but also need plastic for that. So am I out of people? Not quite. Oh, only one person can work in a refinery at a time. Okay. So get another recycler here. Gather wood, please. Yeah, those are actually the ones I was thinking about. Last Kingdom and Nightfall, yeah. I was curious about trying Nightfall, because after The Last Jedi and its horrible waste of Mark Hamill, I was curious to see Mark Hamill in a good performance again, but I wasn't sure if that was good or not. Seems to be more into it, probably because it isn't a complete bastardization of a character he loves. Yeah, unfortunately, they do take a definite creative license with history. It's just kind of annoying. Like, I kind of like the ideas that like history may not perfectly reflect our modern world. That's interesting to me, but they seem to kind of have to inject the modern world into them, and that can work sometimes. Like, I think that it works in shows like Deadwood because if they wanted to make Deadwood realistic, they'd be saying "Tarnation, gol darn it," but instead they have them curse like horrible sailors. Okay, are we in good shape? Decent shape. We do need some more houses, though. Can I make some sturdy houses? Not quite. Oh, that's plastic. That's not water, that's plastic. And scrap. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, that's a lot. Should probably try to make something like this. It's going to be a lot, but be probably worth it at some point. Oof, so many resources. All right, so let's get busy making some more resources. The tailor shop is available. Should probably get somebody doing tailor stuff. Recycler. This recycler should be done soon. Once that's built, I can start getting cloth and plastic. You can't drink plastic Indigo. I'm not putting my lips on that. Exactly. That's one game that I played forever, is Full Throttle. I heard they did a really good remaster of it. I'll have to check it out sometime. What are you doing, you crazy does? How's my apples? Should probably make another farm. Let me draw another farm here. Beautiful. They have to build it first. Have to clear the building area. Yeah, high fantasy is a little bit easier to kind of chow down because you don't have to necessarily, it's not constantly challenging your knowledge of historical culture and things like that. It can be like, okay, well, in this culture, everybody's different. So it's not constantly testing your patience, I guess. You're testing your suspension of disbelief. I'd love to see a really good Warhammer show. I've been watching the series of really short but high quality CG things. What Astartes, I think. So short but so well done. How they'd actually tell a really compelling story. They did incredible action scenes, but I don't know how effective they'd handle a drama, but something like that. I mean, you can tell that a lot of work has been put into every single second of those, but it'd be really interesting to see that kind of level of production. Juice seed. Cabbage. My cabbages. Still hunting buck. Cool. These guys are killing it. These guys are making a lot of great. Yeah. Let me hire another one of you guys. You guys are doing great. All right, water. Oh, we need a lot of water. Oh crap. Let's do water. Also need a well keeper. All right, I'm gonna fire the fisherman. Well keeper. Water. Water's important. Especially since we're going to be sitting a drought really soon. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool, like if they had something sort of like how Game of Thrones did it, where they built up multiple factions separate from each other, and then like it's around season 4 or 5, they all like hit. That would be crazy hype. I'd be down for a Warhammer show kind of structured like that. We shall see. Games Workshop has made some really weird decisions. They could have easily Like, wherever Warcraft is right now could have easily been where Warhammer is right now. Warcraft was supposed to be a Warhammer game, but something fell through. I don't know if it was Blizzard being greedy or Games Workshop setting up strange limitations. I don't know. But yeah, I consider the Warhammer universe way superior to Blizzard universe in terms of writing and depth and all that stuff. It's just, they've had really weird licensing deals. Gotten better over the years, but still. Yeah. Gather. All right. Oh, we need more food or water. Water. Get all them waters. This thing's still not done. Got a little bit of plastic. Plastic. Or 2 plastics. Alright, maybe tone down on the builders a little bit. Got a tailor. Yeah, it was an interesting story. I don't know if anybody's publicly come out and told it firsthand, but yeah, it's documented that Blizzard was trying to get the Warhammer universe license, and then they ended up basically doing Warhammer anyway, just in a different name, slightly changed the name, and then they basically did Warhammer 40k, just slightly changed the name for StarCraft, and ended up becoming incredibly successful, but it's not incredibly original. Hey, thanks, Rias. $5 to help support your channel, plus YouTube's 30% cut. Thanks as always for the great streams. Thanks so much, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I try to stream a bit of variety. I tend to kind of just play different games each week, but I know there's some people that have their kind of favorites, like Daggerfall and stuff like that. Should do some sort of Fallout stream sometime. I just can't think of what. Maybe I'll stream that, like Fallout Resurrection or something. Protective clothing. Okay. Okay. Carbon masks, I think, need plastic. Cloth and plastic, I think, right? Oh, wait, what is... Oh, just cloth and scrap. Okay. You guys need to make more stuff. Ooh. Oncoming drought. Interesting thing, StarCraft's better than Warhammer 40k. That's an interesting take. Yeah, I'm just daunted by how much Warhammer there's out there right now. So I wouldn't, not exactly Warhammer expert, but I have dipped my toes in here and there. I remember getting this disc way back in the 90s that had like 4 or 5 Warhammer games. Had some 40k turn-based strategy games. It had, I think, Chaos Gate, which was basically Warhammer 40k XCOM, which was pretty cool. It had vehicles and stuff. I liked that a lot. The one I probably enjoyed the most out of that set was probably Warhammer, not Shadow of the Horned Rat. It was, crap, what was it? It was Omen, Dark Omen, I think. Was almost like a Warhammer, a very early Warhammer Total War. I enjoyed that a lot. It was very difficult, but I enjoyed that quite a bit when I played. So drought time, so water carriers need to reallocate to other things. We need some more farmers, gatherers, no more fishermen. Oof. Yeah, water's gonna be a hard one. Should probably harvest the stuff right now. Don't have much here yet. Should see Age of Sigmar. They destroyed Warhammer Fantasy Battle and turned it into, I can't believe it's not 40k high fantasy. That's funny. Rias, yeah, I did play Betrayal at Krondor. The funny thing was, I tell a little story about this. I just want to make sure my civilization's not going to die here. There are a couple of games that went freeware very early on, like back in the 90s. DOS-based games. Betrayal at Krondor. I think they made that freeware to basically promote their new game, Betrayal at Antares, I think. Yeah, I think Betrayal at Antares. Then later on they did Betrayal at something at Return to Krondor or whatever. So I think they kind of made their first game freeware to be able to promote their next game. So I would download that a few times, like just when I was bored. Oh, I'll download Betrayal at Krondor because it's free. I did the same thing with Red Baron. I don't know if you remember that. It was like an early DOS game. I would download, whenever I had a new computer, I'd download Betrayal at Krondor and Red Baron and just play those because those were free. Antara, okay, yeah. Harvest. Okay, so I did not stock up on water that well. I'm a bad man. Hopefully we can survive the drought without the water. We should have enough food. We have plenty of food. Let me make sure. Okay. Maybe more scraps, more foresters. And we've already got the max refiners, but maybe more tailors? Yeah, some of the radio dramas are really cool. I was listening to a radio drama of We Can Remember It For You Wholesale by Philip K. Dick. It's like 20 minutes long. Even the audiobook's like an hour long. It's actually quite a short story, but it's really fascinating to see what they kind of picked apart to make Total Recall. And you realize that they actually were fairly, I mean, they definitely changed a lot of facts, but much of Total Recall was extrapolated from a very short story. So you got to kind of admire how much they made up around what was a very simple story. And then I was listening to a really good, like 2 to 3 hour radio play of, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, which was also really, really good. Oh, please rain. Please rain, people. This thing's taking forever to build because there's no plastic. Might need to make another recycler here. All I know about Tech War is that really kind of cheesy 1990s shooter with FMV cutscenes with William Shatner. I'm sure there's probably an interesting story behind it, but I can't not think of the FMV cutscenes. Wait, did Shatner actually write the books? That's interesting if that's the case. Oof, okay. Come on, Taylors, get to it. I really want to make the activated carbon mask, because then if I make 2, I get 7 free ones. But they're not really getting very into it, are they? Eat cloth and charcoal. Oh, they don't have charcoal. Okay. I'm making cloth. Okay, so charcoal's in her water? Where was charcoal? Charcoal kiln. There we go. Might as well build it right there. Yeah, Civi plays some weird games. I've only seen a couple of their videos, but yeah, it's interesting stuff. Melting Lodge. Yeah, the hunters are kicking ass. Maybe I should build another one of those. Yeah, they're keeping our people fed AF. Yeah, I have not actually played the Dawn of War games. I should probably do that. Maybe I'll ask Mandalore which game he recommends to really dig into Warhammer. I'd like to try Chaos Gate again because I like the concept, but I remember it being a little jank at the time. So it'd probably be really jank now, but... I should play some Jagged Alliance too. That's one game I'm going to stream. Scrapyard. Alright, we're not doing terrible considering, but we definitely need just more of everything at this point. Spice Marine. Yeah, I need to get a Deathwing again. I did really like when I replayed Space Marine. I did a stream of that. Probably a good 3-4 hours of that. Actually, I don't need that many fishermen, but I do need water carriers. So, carbon masks need charcoal and cloth. Yeah, I heard from Mandalore on our when we did our podcast a few weeks ago that Dawn of War 3 was just a gigantic disappointment. That's too bad. I was looking forward to him because I heard the first two games were like good but a little bit dated. And then I was like, oh, Dawn of War 3, that'll be great. And then I heard it was like absolutely god awful. Guess they tried to make it esports ready, which, oof, I mean, stop it. Cut down reforest. Oh, that's cool. You can kind of just go ball to the wall and cut everything down, or you can actually try to keep it. Try to keep the balance. Let's see, wallkeeper. Just want this damn rainwater thing to be done. What about this? Oh, they actually finished it. Nice. Nice little shelter. Thirsty settlers. Okay, where did I put the coal, the kiln? Recycler. Okay, charcoal. I don't have anybody working there. That should fix that. So I have 3 farms, so I'll put it down to 3 farmers. I'm realizing that I run into a lot of trouble if I only have like 1 settler. I should always have a good pool of settlers to do random tasks. Ooh, I definitely want some more water carriers. Yeah, let's tone that down. Yeah, water reserves are no bueno. Rise Nations was amazing. I was so excited when I heard they made a sequel, but I saw the sequel, I'm like, this is so weird and different. But no, Rise Nations, the original, was amazing. It was like a perfect combination of Age of Empires and Civ. Also like the gimmicks of what is it? Not the Age of Empires kind of clone was Empire Earth. But I'd say Rise of Nations was definitely a better game. Gather scrap. Alright. We'll run out of scrap a little bit, but there's plenty of scrap up here. We gather wood, change fuel to work. Got a little wood here, but a lot of wood there. Yeah, first Empire Earth was great. I heard mixed things about Empire Earth 2, and I heard Empire Earth 3 was god-awful. Like, just took out almost everything that was interesting about it. Just try those games out again. Remember the first game dated pretty quickly because of the 3D models, but it was still fun. They did a mild remaster of Rise of Nations. I should play that again. Same thing with Age of Mythology. The remasters for the Age of Empires 1 and 2 have been fantastic, though. Like, the re-releases were meh, but the remasters were amazing. They play just like the originals, but they look like and feel great. Really impressed with those. Who don't have that many workers here. Yeah, I need more free workers, but I also don't want to make my boys too thirsty here. Honestly, I'm not really seeing much return on gatherers. Oh my god! Oh my god! What the hell happened here? Leo? What the hell? Deborah? Wait. Leo, Deborah... Where's this guy? Agatha and... Valentina... Why did they die? They just like died in the middle of the of the fields. What happened? Oh, they need tools, maybe? Oh, protective clothing? I don't know. Seriously. I'm not Mao, okay? I try to look after my people. Jeez. What happened? I played a little bit of Myth. I wasn't crazy about the Myth series, to be honest. Felt a little bit too slow and early 3D jank, but I wouldn't mind revisiting it at some point. Funny story. Sometime take a look at the history of the Halo series. Bungie did Marathon, and they did the Myth series, which kind of took off. They were initially going to make the Halo series, get this, the Halo series as a third-person strategy game exclusive to the Mac. That would have been a weird alternate reality, wouldn't it? Halo as a third-person 3D strategy game exclusive to the map. They even presented it on the stage with Steve Jobs. Isn't that wild? Okay. Wow, all these people are dead. I feel so bad. Guess I should make a cemetery or something. Oh, Lord. I feel so bad about my people dying. No wonder my population was going down. Okay. So, with that in mind, we are about to hit a drought. So, water should be top of mind, but also got plenty of food. Okay, so we've got masks in production. Should finish that real quick just so people have protected clothing. Also need tools, which requires workshop. Yeah, no, I think they were trying to get game support. That's why they were doing that deal with Bungie, but something happened, yada yada, and then Microsoft jumped on and bought them. So I don't know if that was that might have been a little bit of a headhunting thing, but because I don't think that they were. I don't know if it was exclusive to the Mac, but I know that they were presented on the Mac stage, so it was going to be a big deal. The Microsoft was like, hey, if we buy these guys, they can make it straight for our new console that we're making. So, yeah, well, they're like, hey, we're out of fertilizer. Let's fertilize the crops with our bodies. Man, I feel so bad. Cool. Awesome, finish that task. Sweet. Unhappy settlers, but at least we've got a lot of masks now. So let's go back to, let's take a step back here, go there. Oh, we finally have our tower? We finally have our tower. Nice. Upgrade to water tower. That'll be good. We should definitely make some more cisterns here. All the water storage we can get. Cool. And oh man, we're out of other stuff now. Oh boy. Let's turn down the tailoring. Don't even have the cemetery yet, so what are people most unhappy about? Poor health. Okay, so we should get herbs. Gather herbs. Grab them herbs. Herbal hut. Yeah, probably better down there. Okay. Gotta get them herbs, though. Yeah, Apple's been trying to get into, like, hardcore gaming for a while. They even made the Apple Pippin, if you remember that. It wasn't good, but they've been trying to get into console games. They've been trying to do all this stuff, but it's weird. I was doing some research about 1990s tech, and Apple has had a strangely consistent consumer base. You can actually look at the trend, and you'll see like PC going up and up and up and up and up, and you'll see like a pink line on this one chart that Apple's like pink or whatever, and that line stays the same thickness and just traces. Says the same exact sort of consumer base for years and years and years, for almost like a decade or two. They just have a niche audience that doesn't really get bigger or smaller. I think they might have gotten a bit bigger since they got whatever they did in the later 2000s, kind of got them a bigger install base. But for a long time, they just had this like rock solid consumer base that was just a small consumer base that never grew. Oh my God, there's like 5 people dead in the fields here. What happened to them? Uh-oh, we got a drought. I don't have enough water. This is going to be bad. Kingdom Come picking herbs to sell for armor. That's funny. That's a game I should try again, is Kingdom Come. I was running into some pretty bad bugs, so I didn't continue, but I really liked what I played. No protective clothing. I got it, guys. We need water, too. My hunters are killing it. They pretty much are getting all my food just on their own. That's a little wild. People are dying of thirst on the shore of a lake, exactly. That's how it be. I've heard they fixed a lot of stuff. I haven't played it in about a year, so I've heard a lot of people really, really enjoyed Kingdom Come, so I recommend trying it out. Need metal for that one. Tools. I understand. I'm trying to make a workshop here. Yeah, you play a character, a named character in that game, but you can pretty much make him kind of whomever you want. He is kind of like a shepherd, or just kind of a blank slate for the most part. Oh, man. Yeah, this hunting lodge has been a fantastic idea. They're getting so much food. I just have to work on my water gathering. Can I just, like, demolish this? Yeah, honestly, I'm just going to demolish the, this fishing hut and get some of the resources back, because honestly, not really needed. Same thing with Forester Lodge. We don't have enough tools. Definitely need to build this workshop. Build next. Yeah, I've been wanting to try out Fell Seal. I was really kind of bummed with the story so far. It kind of turned me off, but I love any game that kind of emulates the feel of Final Fantasy Tactics. I love, so I want to dig into that more. Yeah, what's happening with Torchlight 3? I heard that they're making it sort of like an MMO, and then they weren't, and then they were going to do a bunch of really bad stuff, like DLC / microtransactions, and they weren't, and then they are going to renounce it. I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm pretty sure aren't all the original guys that worked on it kind of gone? I thought that was the case. Okay, this needs to be built next. Wasn't there one building I didn't really need anymore I could probably scrap? It was the Gatherer's Hut. Yeah, let me kill that. Okay. Need that workshop pronto. I heard Vikings over Midgard mixed things about it. I'd like it to be good, but I'm not 100% on it. Hopefully that it was just got a bad rap, but I had some friends who played it and it was okay. Okay, I should probably update the tasks here. More scrap here. That's pretty good scrap. Okay, that's what I heard. Yeah, Torchlight Frontiers. Then they decided to go back on that and switch it up. I am stockpiling water. Oh man, we're really low on wood. Low on everything. Come on, make more metal. They did the unpardonable and made dwarves herbalists. Honestly, hunters could probably lower down to 1 at this point. They're so full. Yeah, man. Hopefully I have enough water. It's gotten real dusty real fast. Yeah, I need to have more builders. I know there's no tools. I just need some more wood. Alright, where's the forester? Come on, guys. Two Worlds 3. Two Worlds 2 has still got to be one of the worst titles I've ever heard. I played the game. It actually wasn't bad. I actually enjoyed Two Worlds 2. First one was pretty jank, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think it had a very good brand recognition, and it just got outshone by Skyrim. Skyrim was just way too successful. Kind of took over that particular positioning. Surviving the Aftermath. Oh, I think I heard of that. It's quite possible. Interesting to see what each game does better. I don't have... This isn't ready yet, so I could probably get rid of that Mortician. Same with the Herbalist. Yeah. I don't need the Herbalist yet. Just need you to get a lot of resources really, really, really fast. Come on, guys. Healer. Oh, Amalur. I really want to like that game a lot more than I do. Not many people know that it's actually the lead designer of Morrowind and Oblivion. Led that game as well. Totally blanking on his name right now. Ken Ralston. You can each playstyle is like before you have to make that choice, which is cool. I mean, it might get a sequel. It's getting a remaster. If you can get a remaster, you can get a sequel. That's usually how it works. I thought R.A. Salvatore wrote some stuff. I think that McFarlane, the Spawn guy, I think did some of the visual design. I don't know. That's what I heard. But yeah, it's interesting. It was a bit cartoony, and the thing that kind of hurts the game a lot is that I don't think it was designed to be the game it is. It was supposed to be an MMO, and it kind of still has traces of that. It just feels a little bit empty. Storage capacity in the building is running low. Yeah. Oh, I should have some water carriers then to kind of redistribute the wealth then. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I can get some more from the rain. Come on, fellas. I guess I can do metal tools. It'll probably last longer. Might as well do metal tools so we have a bit of metal. I think, right? Charcoal. We don't do metal yet. Scrap is probably good for now. I love Deep Rock Galactic. That's a fantastic game. One of the best games that it's kind of surprise games that come out in recent years, I think. Here we go. Now we can actually bury the dead. These poor bodies have been sitting here for seasons. Poor Agatha and Maisie and Leo and Valentina and wait, are there more? Deborah. That is a cursed field. That is a horribly cursed field. Wow. Well, well, well. Cistern. Upgrade building to water tower. We still don't have a water tower, do we? Upgrade building to water tower. What's going on? Settler suffering from disease. Oh no. Wait, didn't I make an herbalist? Herbalist. Yes, I did, and he is not doing anything. Let me make some herbal people. Yeah, actually this place is pretty clear. Hopefully this place is shut down, because this place is bad. Oh god, what's happening? Speak of the devil. Radiation cloud just came in. Ooh, that's not good at all. All over the farms. Hot damn. Yeah, I better get some protective clothing. People are unhealthy. Yeah, crap. I'm gonna need a lot more electronics and stuff like that. Yeah, maybe I should just make another herbal hut. Oh, was that radiated? Very. Oh god, everything's radiated. No, my god. And there's an... Oh, it's coming out of there? What? Oh, it's the radioactive rain. Highly contaminated rain. Oh god. We're getting acid rain, I think. Ooh, that's bad. Good night, sweet prince. Well, rip. F in the chat. Are we out of water too? No, we've got water. Yeah, it's not going to be so good in it. I'm running out of people again. Charcoal burner. Radiated water. Oh god, they're going to be drinking radiated water. This is how it starts. I want you to upgrade my damn buildings. Why aren't they actually becoming a water tower? Good lord, where did that beard come from? It came from not shaving. Hey, John Horn, I haven't seen you on here for a while. How's it going? Thanks for the donation, man. Appreciate it. This is like Cyan's storyline. Yeah, it is like Cyan's storyline from Final Fantasy VI, where the Kefka poisons the whole town. That was messed up, man. Oh, please have it go away. Please go away. Oh, it's getting real bad. Thank God, finally that workshop. Oof. Yeah, we need some protective clothing stat. Yeah, no, I've just been growing my beard out since quarantine. I kind of just stopped shaving it for the most part in like early March, and so just a few months of just growing. I might do something with it. It starts to look pretty hobo-ish after a while. Let's see. Somebody's poisoned the water hole. There's a snake in my boot. Oh man, so quotable. Well, I think we're a little bit screwed here. So I don't even need metal now. So next scarf, I just need cloth. Cloth all around. Actually, yeah, carbon suits. Oh god. So we got a lot of food, a little bit of water. I might have to ditch the mortician. Did he get all the bodies? I think the mortician got all the bodies, yeah. Ooh, that orchard though. Probably a bunch of horribly poisoned apples, but okay. I'm gonna temporarily lay off the mortician. Some scrap tools. Actually, I have a bit of metal, so let me make some metal tools. You guys are producing. You guys need cloth. Really need a lot of cloth here. Use cloth as well. Okay, well, hopefully these guys make some cloth. Just need a lot more scrap. I better make sure I have a good place for scrap here. Gather scrap. Change field of work. Still a bit of scrap over here. Not a whole lot, though. Yeah, it seems to still be the best place. Oh, maybe I make them roads. I haven't even gotten into power or roads or anything yet. What is that costing? Oh god. This is a really terrible road, guys. Doesn't even really connect, but hopefully it helps. What about hidden multiplayer? Oh man. Are there any really bad zones here? Just mostly green. I wish I was living there. Yeah, it's not so great. Not so great at all, actually. Rubber suits and gas masks for everyone. 60% resistance against gas attacks. 5 sex appeal minus 25 awareness. Okay. Well, this has been interesting. Hey, I got a road. That's kind of cute. Ooh, look at him, so fast. Yeah, seriously, got some fallout up in here, real fast. Oh man, our population's not doing great. I should probably bump up the hunters a little bit because we are kind of losing some food. So it's supposed to be building. Why aren't they building, though? Okay, I need to build a water tower to heal this water. Oopsie, an error occurred in the background. The game might not be unstable. Restart the game and help us by reporting this issue. What? Let me save real quick. Because apparently something got messed up in the game. And they're letting me know. It's probably like a relatively okay error, but hopefully things don't crash or something. Ooh, I see some blue over here. That wasn't there before. I'm hoping things are okay. Might be unstable. It's just weird. It's like not even a crash, just like a warning. I got it. You need tools, you need everything. We all need things. Metal tools. Is there any more bodies? What are you unhappy about? Okay, I'll hire the mortician again. You can get rid of the bodies. Saddest people. I should probably... How many builders do we have? I should probably build another happiness house, but honestly, I'm just trying to get basics like not radiated water. Basics like that, you know. Pub. That doesn't seem too bad. You guys want... At least you'll be able to drown your woes. Radiated pub. Oh, they gotta clear out the radiation for that? Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna need more people here. Oh, that's cool. You can actually set the zone to a different area. That's pretty cool. Doesn't have to be a radius around the building. Harvest the bodies to make Bob's iguana shop. I mean, that could work. I could see that for sure. Honestly, hunters seem to be where it's at, so let me get rid of the farmers. I mean, maybe I could quickly harvest stuff. Hey, iguana meat's great. Hey, good test to come up where has us building a pub. Seems like good timing. All right, remove radiation. Better remove radiation there. Radiation there. Can you actually remove radiation around a building? I don't know. Any more scrap? I guess there's still some scrap up here. All right. I should find a place to store stuff. homeless again? Nope, they just don't need clothes. Alright, scarves it is. These guys are making clothes really, really slowly. I need scrap from somewhere else. I guess I could do scrap this area. Yeah, some vodka just irradiated everything. These guys can't make anything. Okay, so I might as well, until I actually get some cloth, I might as well just have them go off the grid for a little while. Alright. ENDZONE, World Apart, achievement unlocked. Season 30. Should call that the Law and Order, or the As the World Turns achievement. Getting to Season 30. Only 1950s kids will get that joke. Let's see. Need scrap, plastic, and charcoal. Just about everything. Okay. Alright, what about charcoal, guys? You need some more? You guys need everything. Okay, get rid of farmers. Okay, I don't want that one. I want the other. Okay, this one. Good. Just harvest that and then leave it alone. What are they building now? I don't even know. So much radiation. They need scrap. They need scrap to make metal tools? Really? They do need scrap to make metal tools. Okay. Well, in that case, let's maybe skedaddle. We just need a lot of scrap. We get a lot of scrap. And I guess we can get this one to work. Where's the other scrapyard? Here. Okay. I guess that's worth working on. We have a lot of people. Okay, I can work with this. A lot of water. More wood, more scrap. Ooh. Yes, I understand. Protective clothing, good, but need cloth. Need a lot of cloth. Okay, we've got some cloth. Let's do this. At least get some people some neck scarves. It's the warmest campaign of Frostpunk. Yeah, pretty much. Let's get the water tower up. Oh, they need plastic. Crap. We need so many resources. Okay. So More builders, more everything. Luckily, hunters are kicking ass though. They're the real MVPs. All right, get as much water as you can. Yeah, one of them needs plastic. And then scrap. We need a lot of scrap. Just all the scrap. You don't even really want these guys to work here. Let me kick these guys out. Yeah. Let me just have this one do all the work. Now that I'm kind of learning the interface a bit more, I think it's making more sense. Now that I can set these guys to just harvest all that scrap. They have so much scrap they can harvest here. Yeah, like almost 1,000 scrap here just sitting there. Maybe I can finish that road. Yeah, let me do that road here. Dirt road. It's the road to Scrapperland. Sure, it's good enough, I guess. Oof. And it dried up. Okay, so let's turn down the water carriers because we don't got much water to move around anymore. Honestly, the wallkeeper isn't doing a whole lot, to be perfectly honest. Refiners. This thing is not being built at all. They're still removing the radiation before they even start. You gods. Priorities. For the record, this is still a better Hamlet settlement than whatever Fallout 4 pretended to be. This would be super cool if you could actually... I remember, what was it, SimCity 4, I think? Where you could actually drive or like look at your city through first person or something. It was a pretty cool feature. Maybe I should do that in City Skylines as well, but... Man, so many things I need. Yeah, I don't think there's raiders in the game yet, but I've got plenty to worry about anyway, so... Big goof. What's going on? Settlers' confidence is low. People are dying in the streets. No protective clothing, usual. Got a lot of cloth. Just not making it very efficiently. Okay, well, they removed the radiation. People are really sick. Oh, God. Really sick. We got it, but... Oh, my God. Medication. Okay, well, people are dying. So, I've got to pump up the herbalists. Sorry, bros. I just don't have the resources to make actual medics yet, so I gotta treat them with the herbs. Oh man, my people are dying. Is this the end? I think this might be the end. Oh boy. Getting some plastic. I mean, just getting the water purified would probably be a big thing, so let me make that push real quick. Plastic all the way. Oh, look, it's clearing up. Oh my god. The world hath shined upon me. Somewhat. Oh, why oh, there's no water? Grab the water. They're dust storms. I think there's other weather effects. But radiation is obviously the big one. Oh good, I think something's clearing out the yeah, uncontaminated rain is clearing out the radiation. Thank goodness. Yeah, I don't know if they intend to put combat in the game. It'd be an interesting in development though. It's an optional thing, I think. Oh boy, yeah, that's so much better seeing all that radiation go away. That makes me a happy person. So let me clear out all that radiation stuff. We'd live to see season 32, 34, but unfortunately everybody's dying of radiation sickness. Oh, surviving the aftermath of it? That's actually kind of cool. I gotta check that out. Hey, pub. It's built. Let's make some hard liquor. So we need wheat, is that what? Or hops? Water? Water reserves. Yeah, we need more water bros. Where are my water bros at? Okay. More water bros. Farmer. Should have enough plastic by now. Apparently we do not. You forded the river and Mary got dysentery. She also grew another toe. Yeah, this is pretty much... Oh, there's one game I've actually wanted to make for a long time. It'd be like a post-apocalyptic Oregon Trail. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Let's see. People are coughing in the storm here. Yep, we got diseased everybody. Thanks for letting me know. The water people are not doing their job here. Yeah, the Oregon Trail is kind of cool. You know, probably the best Oregon Trail spinoff I played was Death Road to Canada. That game's awesome. You should play it sometime. It combines the Oregon Trail with basically traveling from Florida to Canada, and it's like a road trip slash zombie overhead action game. It's really a lot of fun. Check it out if you want to. It also has co-op too. Oh Lord. Water tower. We need you. Everything else is being built. So where are all these builders going? What else am I building? Everything's radiated. Everything's radiated. I guess they are making some liquor. Oh, they need hard liquor? Oh god. What's that from then? Some berries. Needs berries. Okay. Where does one get berries? It's food and herbs. Any berries are in here? I hear the Geiger counter going off crazy, so that's hops or herbs or whatever. It's not what I want. No, I don't. I think berries I actually have to plant. Is that right? Hemp. Oh no. Okay, what about the orchard? Cherries, not berries. It seems like it's working somehow. I don't know where we're getting our berries. Oh yeah, Death Road to Canada is great. Some of their written scenarios are just hilarious. And the characters and stories you'll get on that are great. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Okay, so I guess this is storage capacity is running low. Seem to have a decent amount of herbs, so let me tone that down a little bit. Charcoal burner, Taylor. We're actually making clothes. People are still really radiated. Still no tools. Still no clothes, so... Man. Oh, activate filtration. Finally, it's done. Finally. It took like 20 seasons to make that thing. Yes. Thank you. Fix all that water. I think they're getting poisoned by the water supply. I think that's the thing that's really screwing us over right now. Are you actually making hard liquor? Oh yeah, we made 10. Oh boy. With 2.5 seasons left. If we can make 10 more hard liquor by this, we'll actually finish this and get a bunch of beer, hard liquor, and happiness. Turn things around, make people happy again. Scrap tools. This is getting crazy. People are just snapping up radiation protection left and right here. Settlers in poor health. Yeah, you radiated. You're quite radiated. Oh boy, Donna, yeah, you're not looking so good. You're not looking so good at all, Donna. Sorry to say. Harvest them apples. I mean, they are slowly. I don't think we're particularly making a lot of kids right now. We've got 4. I don't have a school either, so they're probably growing up to be very uneducated and very dumb, but let's go one thing at a time, I guess. Yeah, I should build a warehouse. I'm actually running out of resources for a lot of these things. Warehouse. Okay. Oh, I told myself I wouldn't do this. I've got everything maxed out again. Which I do need a lot of scrap. Slowly whittling at the problem, but the biggest problem now is just contamination. Nice. Beer, stuff all around. Needs berries. Hops and water and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, Overwood is pretty cool. I've been wanting to try that in co-op. Kind of it came out of left field, but what a great ideas in that game. So yeah, this filtration needs some love here. Favorite online co-op game? Damn, it's tough to say. Kind of varies, really. If you do like kind of the mining and first-person shooting, though, I definitely recommend checking out Deep Rock Galactic. That is a great co-op game, and because of the randomly generated missions and worlds, you can get a lot of replayability out of that game. Probably my favorite right now. Still hunting all those animals. Alright, what does it need? It needs hemp. Oh, I have to grow hemp, don't I? So what can I actually grow? I think wheat, actually. Yeah, wheat would be fine. It's the one drink I can make is because I've got a wheat farm. Yeah, Deep Rock Galactic just released this 1.0. It's a great game. I've been following it for a while, and it's been great, and even in early access for years. So, no reservations about recommending that game. It's been a real fun time. Cool development story too. I got to talk with the CEO a while ago. Really neat guy, and they like really just went gung ho and made it happen. Really inspiring story behind that team there. Charcoal. Maybe I should. I'm just running out of workers again. Still struggling to keep any water in this thing. How much coal do we have? Still need everything. So that's the problem. I mean, there's still a lot of contaminated settlers. Tools are doing a little bit better. I mean, overall, I think I'm doing a little bit better, but yeah, some people are still not happy. Yeah, that's a good idea. When I already have max hunters. You have more mouths to feed, though. Where are they all hiding, though? Yeah, maybe I should hunt there. There you go, Mr. Hunters. The Hunters have been like the greatest asset so far. They've just been doing incredibly well. Oh, they are happy with more types of food, though. Oh, interesting plant remnants in the animal stomachs while they're gutting them. Oh, interesting. And comb the forest and find new plants. That could be kind of cool. I just don't know where I'd comb the forests. Comb the desert. I could see them setting up guard towers like that if they wanted to. They could set up a guard towers like you set, you know, patrol this route or whatever. But I don't know. That's definitely a game shift. So I don't know if they want to go that far with this game to make it combat. Okay, things are settling down a little bit. Still need clothes. Still making clothes. Actually need a lot more cloth now. More tools. Oh, we are out of water again. Dried up. Lots of building to do. Alright, I don't have any real hard time. I think this is actually just kind of survival, indefinite survival, I think. Gather plants. Okay. So the hunters found something in this area, right? So we're assuming it's somewhere around here, I think. Oh, cool. We got it. Okay, so we should make an irrigation plant. Wherever that is. Oh boy, it's getting all dry and stuff. Oh boy. It's so dry. Oh man, look at that dust storm. Oh god, what happened there? Oh man. Oh no. Look at all that radiation. Just completely coated half of my settlement here. Oh jeez. And it's really dry. Just when I thought I was doing okay. Giant dust storm comes in. That radioactive dust. It's got no water. Everybody's poisoned. F and chat. Oh boy. Yep, I think this might be the beginning of the end. Everything's all radiated again. Pretty badly this time. Ooh, yeah, that water too. Water's really radiated. Medium radiation this time. Ugh. Yeah, it's bad. Okay. Well, time to pump the gas on the water carriers again. Oof. Yeah, it became a nuclear testing site. That's pretty much right. Don't you guys have wheat? You guys have wheat? Come on. Don't tell me you don't have wheat. Ouch. Yeah. That was a rough one, and everybody's thirsty. Radiated. Oh, we're focused on accumulating food again. What? What happened to these folks? Well, I guess I'm gonna have to make another hunting lodge. Just when you think you got it under control, game just ships you, shows you who's the boss. Yeah. Oh, it's been real. Okay, there's some more people over here. Your citizens need food badly. Radiated water. I think people keep on dying because my population doesn't seem to go up very fast. People are sick. I should probably give another herbalist too. Another one. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to finish this one, but hopefully this guy's. Yeah, there's a lot of animals right around here actually. These guys get busy. Yeah. Well, hopefully this has been a little bit of a crash course. I'm obviously not very good at the game, but hopefully you've kind of learned something and kind of saw a little bit what's going on with this game. Seems really cool. I mean, I'm kind of a sucker. I've been a sucker for city builders for a while, even though I'm not very good at them. I usually always run into bankruptcy. This game is interesting because it doesn't have currency, so to speak, but it does have just resources and happiness, and that cool glow rain effect is actually really neat. I like that. But yeah, it's got a little interesting take. It definitely has a little bit of I guess you could say a little bit of Anno. I still haven't gotten around to playing Frostpunk. I should play that. Definitely see some Banished in here as well. But yeah, I think it's like $6 off or whatever on GOG right now. So if you want to check it out, feel free to do that. And I think GOG has a no questions asked 30-day policy for returns. So if you don't like it, you know, do that, whatever. I'm not sponsored by GOG, but I do try to send them people their way when I can. So yeah, it looks like my civilization's a bit doomed right now. For some reason, I can't get any water. I get so many water carriers. They're going to need a tailor, but certain things that I'm going to have to kind of just cut down on just so I can get more water peeps. Trying to get more people to work on that tower. Apparently that ain't happening. Thanks, Anna, for the donation. Thank you so much. 7 people. So I got 3 people work on the tower. Hopefully they can irradiate that, because that's got to be contributing to the poison. But hungry now. I was on top of the hunger thing for a long time. I just don't know what happened. I'm sending the guys out here. They've got plenty of things to kill, but these guys are taking their sweet time on this construction project. What else are they building? Honestly, don't know. I don't even know what else they're supposed to be building. Should be the only place they're actually working. What are you doing, builder? Take it. Oh, it's I'm not speeding up. Okay. Well, let's see if they can actually finish this and I can get my food thing underway. I think that's actually like a Geiger counter clicking in the background. I think that's what that means. Oh man, look at that. Oh. Ugh. So bad. I can try to remove the radiation on my farms, I suppose. It's not particularly useful. Everybody's coughing. Mortician's dead or sick or something. Water carrier's sick. Charcoal burner's sick. Yeah, it's been an experience. I can only imagine the higher skill levels how difficult it would be. Probably be very different also if there was no trees. I'd like to try the no tree one to see how kind of apocalyptic it looks, but probably look a little bit empty. Yeah, there we go. Need food badly. I will take the mortician off for a second, just so I can kind of get some people. The irrigator. Oh, is there about to be a drought? Plastic stored. Oh god, you have to store plastic? Oh no. That's a hard one. I'm not gonna get this. This is the first quest I'm gonna fail. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get that much. Jeez, that much plastic? No way. Yeah. Bye-bye, Questy. Yeah, radiation's a slow and insidious killer, that's for sure. I haven't seen any orange areas yet or red areas, but yeah, we've got a big chunk of our place, even like a graveyard, the hunter thing. Yeah, that's too bad. I was going to get another type of plant. That could have been really helpful. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the game. I'm probably going to hop off now, but yeah, I had a lot of fun. This has been ENDZONE, A World Apart, I believe it was called. I believe that was what the stream was called, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. I'll try to find something fun that's entertaining and different. Okay, talk to you later, guys. See ya.